Hey, how are you? RdM Tools is live now. You can go and buy it for 50 bucks and you can try it also. So it's going to be amazing. So let's redo this character by Elisa. She let me use it. So let's see how RdM Tools auto rig works. So first of all, I don't like this in here. I'm going to put the model there, and I'm going to decide if I want an FK or FKIK spine. I'm going to do an IKFK with 5 joints. Let's group them and let's put the joints where they belong. The first one is going to be the pelvis. This one is the pelvis. And the one where is the pivot is going to be the belly button. So let's have it like that. Let's see these ones. The ideal is that these two are going to be the belly, this is going to be the chest, and this is going to be the chest end. This is a way of doing it. If you want a more cartoony character, I recommend just putting them like in a similar distance one from another. But in this case, I think I'm going to have the chest maybe a little lower. So there we go. Let's create the joints, let's check them. Maybe make them a little bigger. I'm liking the way this is looking, so let's create a system with a size of 1. The spine usually works with size of 1, not in this case. Yeah, size 2 is working fine, so let's see, move correctly, yeah. Now we're going to create the head. The head needs 3 positions: the neck start, the head end, and the header start. Don't touch the neck. The neck needs to be exactly where the auto rig showed me. Then the head start needs to be where you guessed correctly, the head start, and the head end is just for reference for the orientation. It's not mandatory to have it, but there you go, you have it like this. Let's create the joint, check if I like the way this look. You don't need to be like ultra specific with this, because you have here the improve. So if you don't like the way this is looking, you can click improve, and I'm returning to the locators. So this is a way of having an extra controller if you want. So for example, if I go to improve, now I have the locators again, so I can create the joints, the spine, and the head. So I can, for example, I need to move the header start a little bit, so I can go down maybe there, and there I go. So these buttons let me do that in a confident way. It's really nice, actually, really handy. Okay, so just let me rearrange these ones. I want them to look really nice for the animator, so let's see, maybe a little small. There we go. It's looking fine. Like this, I like it. Let's create the arms. In the arms, I have 3 modes. Mode none is like you don't need to use it if you don't know what you are doing. It's like a simple mode if you want to improve it yourself. The twist mode allows me to do twists in the lower and upper part of the arm. And a ribbon is for like a cartoony characters if you want to move this part of the body, like in waves or something, okay? In this case, I'm going to use the twist. So let's create the locators. Just position them wherever you want. I usually put the clavicule first near to the chest joint, something around there. And a quick tip, I have a video about this, but let me explain this better. You just need to position the shoulder around there. You need to have the arm going down, and forget about the elbow. The elbow, just put it wherever you want, and the wrist. You need the shoulder and the wrist, okay? Why? Because we're going to do a trick. So be really careful about the wrist and be really careful about the shoulder, okay? These ones are the 2 most important ones. And remember, you also have the improves in here, so just don't be that, like, I don't know. Be careful about this too. And now we're going to do a trick. This trick, allow me, is really important. Please do this trick. If you want your IKs to work correctly, you create a plane without anything, put the pivot in here. Now select the plane, the shoulder, and match their transformations. So there you go, you have the plane in here. Now we're going to grab this without soft selection and the grist, and snap them to the locator. Okay, now this allows me to have a perfect IK system because it's in a planar way. So the elbow needs to be in this exact same plane. So what I'm going to do is grab their plane and try to locate it better. So let's move the pivot in here. Maybe the shoulder will be lower. I have another video explaining this if you are not getting it, but for example, I just need to create a edge loop where I need the elbow to be. So let's see, it's around there. I can rearrange them, but I cannot change its orientation. For example, I cannot move it like this because if you see, it's not a plane anymore. So just be careful. I put it right there. Let's see if that works. If not, I can create some more play. I can just click like bevel. Where is bevel? So I have another planes. Let's see. Just create a bunch, and I decide later where I want to have it. So let's see. This locator is going to be, this is not selectable anymore. Needed to be in here, around there. So let's check this. This is where I want it. So grab the locator, snap it to that vertex, and you can move it in the axis and you are done. You have the perfect IK system. Believe me or not, I'm going to prove it to you. So let's move the shoulder, the shoulder back again, and let's create the arm. If the size of 6 maybe. If you can move the IK, okay, I fucked up about this. Okay, if you can move, why I cannot select anything? Why? God, why? What do I do to deserve this? Let's see. Oops, I fucked up that. There I go. Okay, if I move this back, I can put it almost in the shoulder. If the IK is not working properly, I cannot do this. Okay, so this is a really important step. Okay, it's an extra step, is nothing big. Let's delete the first group we created and the plane. Now let's do the legs. The legs are RdM Tools. I close it. Are exactly the same. You have 3 systems. Let's create the legs first. You also need this to be in a planar way, so just remember that. You can use the plane trick. In this case it's aligned, so I don't need to use it. Let's grab the leg, go up. Let's grab the knee, grow to the knee, and the ankle goes to the ankle. Okay, in this size I'm going to put the ankle where it is, the knee around there, and the leg is looking good there. Okay, so the heel is the last pivot of the foot. The ball is the fingers pivot, so you can do like this, like this is the foot, like this. And the end foot is the last pivot of the foot, in this case like the fingernails. The in and the out are going to be the side pivots of the foot. The out is this side, the in is this side, and remember, you can always improve their position. So let's create the leg, looking nice. Let's create the system, and the size is too small. Control C, create legs, There you go. And let's see, you fucked up with the arms. Go to improve arms. Maybe I moved the clavicle because I didn't check it. Maybe a little bit, yay. Click, maybe I want a ribbon, so I click ribbon instead of the twist, but I know I want a twist. So there we go. And the fingers, now we have the fingers. If I create the first one, it's going to do me the joints. Let's make them smaller a little bit. And let's position the fingers. The first joint is going to be snap to project the center around there, the first joint around there, this one around there, this one around there. Now you can use position to place these ones, but I rather use rotation. It's maybe more controllable about the orientation of the joints, so please try to use it. The fingers around there. Oh, I didn't have the phalanges marked, so I'm going to guess, I think, where they belong. I know this is the boring part of the rig, the hands, sorry, but it's a really important part. You can close the tool and reopen it if needed. No need to worry about it. So let's just position the first joint first. Looking good, looking good. If you click up and down, you can switch from the hierarchy, so if you don't know that, let's just rotate this and move it a little bit to there, so we have them in the middle. Trust me, you need to have the best finger position. You don't want to redo them because it's too boring, so do it the first time right. And there you go. And let's see that you want to position them. You can always do that, but before creating the system, I recommend you to go ahead, select them, and go to here and clicking orient like arms. So like a quick tip, if you don't like the orientation, you can change it that way. So let's see, let's put this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. This is a little back. I think this is the mark that Elisa did me for the fingers. So let's see. I really love this model, it's really appealing. So oops, this one is, sorry, is this joint. So pop, there we go. There we go. There we go. The last one is, you can put it wherever you want. And this one a little bit that way. This one, if you click the letter D, you can move it without changing the other joint. So just be careful. Wait, just have fun. Rigging is fun, okay? And this one needs also to be, I don't like this orientation, so let's change them. With the thumb it's a little harder, so you can just move it and hope for the best. As I told you, I moved the thumb, so I'm going to select the thumb, go to RdM Tools and click orient like arms or like a spine, whatever you want, and you have them oriented again. Okay, so let's create the fingers, maybe a size of 6. It's looking fine. There we go. We have the rig created. So now let's just finish it. Oh, sorry. This is called Shag, I believe. Shag by Elisa. The master controller is going to be around 90. Yep. connect the spine, connect the head, connect the legs, and connect the arms. Again, if you want, you can do the improve of the arms or the legs or whatever. You just, for example, redo the arms. I just click here, I redo it. It's creating me the arms and reparent it to the hand. So around there we go, and just need to connect it again, and it's working. It's not a big deal of redoing the rig. So there you go. This is how to rig. And you also need to click these ones, go down, select the geometry, and skin, bind the skin, or the automatic way should be bind the skin. Either of those is working fine. Okay, there you go. Have fun. Hope you like the auto rig, and have fun rigging. Rigging is fun. So let's make some rigs together. Bye.